Hillary Harris was given up for adoption when she was just a month old. And for 26 years, her birth family remained a mystery until the day she found out she had a sister. Born in Wisconsin, Hillary Harris had a happy childhood, raised in a loving household by her adoptive parents, Lee and Rochelle Hardy. But there was always a part of her that longed to know about her birth family. And in 2012, that curiosity turned into obsession when she learned, through adoption records, she had a half-sister named Dawn Johnson. It was at that moment Hillary made it her mission to find Dawn. At night, Googling her name and scouring Facebook photos of the thousands of Dawn Johnsons out there. But after years of dead-end searches, Hillary began to lose hope that she'd ever find the woman with whom she shared a father. Then, one day in 2017, 5 years after she started her search, Hillary and her husband, Lance, noticed a couple unloading a moving van at the house right next door. Her neighbor's name was Dawn. Hillary joins us from her home in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Hillary, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Hi.
I got to tell you, first of all, every time I read Dawn's name, I felt like I was saying Don Johnson, like the actor, because of my accent. But I can't imagine going online and looking up the name Dawn Johnson and all of the results that come your way. It is truly a needle in a haystack.
Yes, it's such a common name, and I didn't even think about that, but yeah, as I was trying to start searching, it's just Dawn Johnson. Tons of them.
Yeah, just pages and pages. So when you heard that the woman who moved in next door, that her name was Dawn, did anything cross your mind that, okay, it couldn't be her?
Yes, immediately.
Really?
So my husband introduced himself to her, and she said that she is from the Greenwood area, and that her name was Dawn. He came and told me that, I met the new neighbors. Her name's Dawn and she's from Greenwood. Well, immediately that clicked in my mind because in my adoption records that I got, it said that my half-sister was named Dawn from Greenwood.
But you didn't act on the suspicion. So your husband comes back, he tells you Dawn and she's from Greenwood. Something clicks, but you didn't act on it because I don't know if I could. I probably would have run next door. Hi, how are you doing? Can I talk to you for a second? What did you do?
Just pondered. I mean, I thought for sure that it cannot be true. So, I mean, me and my husband were both like, yeah, well, cool, maybe, but no way. There's no way in the world that my sister would be moving in my shared driveway. So kind of just left it in the back of my mind for a while.
You know, speaking of your mind, this had been on your mind, as I said, 26 years. For people who don't understand that feeling, and not all people who are adopted have that desire to find their family or know their roots. What was it like for you? How do you describe that feeling all those years?
Yeah, ever since I can remember, I knew I was adopted, and I would think about it all the time, that I knew I wanted to find my birth family. And my parents were very good, saying that if they would help me whenever I was ready. I wasn't really ready until 2012. I mean, I was ready, but 2012 was for sure the moment when I got pregnant with my daughter Stella that I really wanted to find out, especially for like health history for her, or pregnancy issues. So, but yes, it was my whole life. I was ready to find them.
And they're both with us now. Dawn, thank you so much for joining us. So Hillary said that she gave you a call, asked if you were Miss Corn Cobb. I don't even know the name of the that you were a pageant winner, and then she started asking you about your parents. Did you think that was strange?
I thought that was very strange. I thought it was strange that she was asking if I was Miss Loyal Cornfest Queen to begin with, since it was so long ago that I didn't think anybody knew anything about it. But yes, it was very odd, since the only communication that I ever did have as moving into her was seeing her go take garbage out the back door, and that was it. There was no other communication.
So she's asking you these personal questions about the beauty pageant. Now she's asking about your parents. Hillary, you went by Dawn's house the next day?
Dawn came to my house.
Oh, Dawn came to your house the next day.
Yes.
What, I mean, were you curious as to why she was asking you all these questions?
I was. from a conversation with her husband, I knew she was adopted, and just the things that she was asking, those were in my father's obituary. So I kind of started putting things together. And when she did finally call, we both at the same moment realized that we had the same father.
Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, I can see the resemblance, even though you have different hairstyles. I can see in the eyes, your nose structure. You know, when you finally got up on each other, you know, and you're face to face, I can't imagine. It actually makes me a little emotional because I can't imagine what that's like to be there and realize you are sisters and you have found her, Hillary.
Yes, finally, like after all those years of searching, and I honestly, you know, we pretty much give up hope.
Yeah.
But and then there's just that empty feeling, like that one piece of the puzzle that I felt like, what if I never find her? And I mean, she's in my driveway, shares my driveway with me, and yeah.
It's beautiful. Well, let me tell you, it is a fairy tale ending. I know that you are best friends and you have forged a bond, and I just love it. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nothing like a sister, I'll tell you that.